Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Weekly Roundup. I'm your host, Jake, Kyle Meager, Tyler Weston, Ralph Delvecchio on the ones and twos as always. Got a jam-packed show for you today. Obviously going over some preseason games. Obviously going to be talking Eagles as always. Cowboys are a mess.
As always.
Yeah, that's always. And we're also going to be giving our predictions and also going to be taking comments from the fam about the Eagles predictions. So, first of all, boys, how we doing?
Doing great. How are you, man?
I'm here, so.
Amen to that, yeah.
I am doing absolutely amazing. It was a great night last night, and I'm here to rock and roll. Let's go.
What time did you end up leaving last night?
All right, so I left around like 11 o'clock at night.
That's normal.
And I got back around 6. Here
Bro, I was
Jesus
at work at 4
Christ.
a.m. You were like,
I have late nights. I can't help myself. I like going out and,
How
I
are
like
you
having fun.
awake right now, dude? I was in at 6.
And I'm going to New York after the show.
Dude,
so
I'd be out
I'm a busy
cold
person.
right now, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to have fun, I like life is too short.
Oh,
You
me
gotta
too,
take
man.
it.
I need my sleep, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
And also, before we get started, leading to the poll question, NFL starters shouldn't play in the preseason. Agree or disagree?
I mean, I think it depends.
I mean,
It depends.
Because, I mean, you can't have every starter not play in the game.
Right.
But, I mean, like, someone like Carson Wentz over here.
don't
he
get
can-
me started
he
today.
can take it.
it's not going to take much to get me started
I
today.
had
I can
to.
see Tom just chilling in the comments right now. I'm looking at the feed. Tom's just,
Yeah, he's
he's
trying.
he's waiting.
He's trying to troll me. Oh, I don't have my A2D gear yet. I didn't fucking buy it yet. So come on, man. Give me some options.
But no, with in regards to the poll question, I disagreed. Like, players should get some playing time, but
Yeah.
obviously the title of the show is Cam killed the preseason.
Oh, yeah.
And what I mean by
because
that is it's just
it shows.
you're
It
putting your
absolutely shows.
starters at risk.
He
Yeah.
hurt himself.
Well,
No.
because he's an idiot, but still, Cam.
He is an idiot. Exactly.
Cam's
You
coming
just
off
said
an
it.
injury. I mean, they played him, and he likes to move around too much, and obviously.
You know who else played that game?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady,
Here we go.
the best of all time. He's not the
Oh
best.
God, air quotes.
But you know what? If a 42-year-old quarterback plays in a preseason game, it means something. You got to get the guy ready. All right. You know what I see out of the Philadelphia Eagles? The Philadelphia Eagles are not respecting their Week 1 opponent in the Washington Redskins. They're not. They're basically saying, we could start a Carson Wentz who hasn't played since Week 12, and we'll still beat you. That's basically what they're saying. And 99 times out of 100, that backfires, and you end up losing that game.
Well, remember, it's a division game. But number 2, I want you to name me 3 players that you're scared of in the Skins.
I'm not scared of anyone on the Skins, but it's any
Right.
given Sunday in the NFL. They're going to come.
Yeah, exactly.
It's divisional rivalry.
Yeah.
Okay? They're going to be coming at your throat. They're going to be targeting Carson Wentz.
I don't think the Eagles are going in knowing, okay, this game's easy. They're not going to do that.
Oh, they are. They obviously are.
How?
Carson Wentz is standing there like a fucking idiot in the humidity with all of his pads on, just watching like a Girl Scout.
He wasn't standing in pads. He had a jersey on. They walk out in pads, and then they take them off. They have to shoot them. Like AB
Looked like a
can't even
goon out
play
there.
yet, and he still wore pads and took them off.
Oh, yeah.
It's the exact same
And on
thing.
top of that, Doug Peterson starts Cody Kessler with the first team offense. Like, that
Dude,
makes any
you
fucking
have
sense.
To. Who you going to play at first team?
Who?
McCown?
Carson Wentz.
Why?
Because you have to get him ready. You have to get him in rhythm with newly acquisitions that came in, like Deshaun Jackson, Arcega-Whiteside,
you do know
all
that,
these players that haven't
listen,
been here
listen.
last year with Carson
Wentz.
Wentz. It's
going
to blow
What did I
up.
say in your idiotic video that said
My
about
all right, let's
Carson
go.
Wentz? Like, dude, listen.
All right.
Carson Wentz had practice with the first team against the Ravens
It's
defense.
practice.
It's they
playing in
literally-
shorts.
Listen, they weren't. They hit. They were pads. What are you talking about, dude?
They're playing in shorts.
They play
It's
simulation.
like a scrimmage.
They still get hit.
That's literally
They-
what it
It's
is.
not live action.
It's a
It's a
scrimmage.
scrimmage.
It's still the exact same thing.
It's not the same thing
How
as a
isn't the
preseason
same
game.
thing?
It's not. It's not.
Just 'cause he's
Preseason,
not
right?
getting hit.
Preseason games, you have players playing for their jobs. All right. In practice, you don't have.
He doesn't
that.
need to play for his job. Preseason meant
It's
for
live
rookies.
action.
It doesn't
it's
matter.
the pace of the
Preseason
game.
is
You got to
meant-
get them ready for the regular
Preseason
season.
is meant for rookies.
Why was Tom Brady
and
playing
free
then?
agents.
Why was he
to-
playing? He's
Why
42 years
wasn't
old.
Saquon Barkley playing? Why isn't AB playing? Why is Derek Carberry playing?
Why was
Dude,
Eli
it's the
Manning
same-
playing? Why is Daniel Jones? Well,
Eli
Daniel Jones
Ma-
has to play.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
why was Eli Manning playing?
They both have to. They're fighting for a starting QB spot, basically.
Why was Russell Wilson playing? Why was Kirk Cousins playing?
Okay. I named you part two. Why is Saquon playing?
Why
is
can't
AB
Carson
playing?
Wentz get one fucking series in the
He
preseason?
doesn't need
why,
to play.
Why though? Why?
Why isn't
Are you guys
Barkley
that
playing?
scared of him getting injured?
God, no.
Like seriously, are people that concerned with
Listen,
the mental and
the
physical
coach-
health of Carson Wentz
Wentz-
that
no.
you don't want to put him out there? You should
He
pretty much put fragile across his body and like that. You know that lamp in the Christmas story? That's pretty much what Carson Wentz is
What,
because he's
fragile?
that fragile. Okay, so you could say whatever you want about Carson Wentz. It's either the Eagles don't respect their week
Listen,
one opponent,
listen.
or
Listen, Kyle.
they're really concerned
Kyle,
about
if
Carson
they,
Wentz.
If they had him play, I wish he would have played just so he could get hurt, and I want to hear your comments after.
Just so he could get hurt. Oh,
just
that's
so,
such
just
a great
so I can
comment.
hear you say, "Oh, he shouldn't have played." No, he
Yeah,
shouldn't
but
have played. He shouldn't have
No.
played.
My point is, if he gets hurt, all right, he's injury prone. All right, that's
Yeah,
just how
I
it
get
is.
That, but why would
If he gets hurt, he gets hurt.
Why would you waste him possibly getting hurt in the preseason?
Why would
game?
you think he's gonna get hurt in the preseason
I'm
game?
not saying
if you
he
think
is.
your team is that good
But
enough
listen,
to protect
listen,
him, why would you think
you-
he's gonna
listen.
get hurt?
Listen, if Cody Kessler and Nate didn't get hurt, he would have played on Thursday.
I don't think he would have.
I
I
think
can
he
agree
would've.
with that. No,
I
can
think he
agree with
would
that.
because
I think he would've
listen,
played.
if
I
they
don't think
didn't
so.
get
I
hurt,
think so.
I think so.
listen, he's coming off of 2 injuries in the last year. The ACL and his back injury.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. So you see,
You just signed him to a
You
contract.
see your backup quarterback and your third string quarterback getting hurt in preseason. Why would you take a shot at your star quarterback playing a game that doesn't even fucking matter,
Right.
and then he gets hurt?
Okay.
Why do that?
Why not?
Because why would you risk somebody getting hurt for no reason? Cam Newton may not even start now because he got hurt. And that completely shows, like he said, the topic of the show, that proves our point that why risk a starting player like that, that he came off getting hurt too, and he played, and look at it, he got hurt.
All I'm gonna say is
It's the
I
exact
expect
same
Russ
thing.
week 1. I really do, and I see it. I see the writing
Yeah,
on the wall.
literally.
I see us. I
There
see us
will
coming out like
probably
we did
be
against
rust.
Jacksonville in
It'll probably be
2015.
rust his first
17
drive.
to nothing in the first half. We come back and
And
win.
then we come back and
obviously.
win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I'm
But
fine with. There's no
This team is.
there's gonna be rust. It's gonna happen no matter what. It's gonna
But
happen.
this team is supposedly the worst in the league. You know, the
Who
Washington
the
Redskins.
hell said that?
They supposedly
they're
are.
better, They're better than the fucking Giants.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Eh,
No,
yes,
they're
they
not.
are.
The Giant. Did you see how many points the Giants scored last year?
It's fucking preseason.
no,
dude.
no. Last year,
Because it's Saquon Barkley.
they scored some of the most points in the
Just
league.
because they score
That's
points.
'cause you had
they're-
Odell and
the
what do you call
Giants'
it?
defense
You had
is
Odell and
straight
Saquon.
garbage.
Yeah, they are.
Their offense is straight garbage. They have no wide
I
receivers.
wouldn't say their offense is straight garbage.
They have Saquon.
They have Saquon.
That's all
They
they,
have- yeah,
have.
They have Saquon.
Yeah,
They
they have
lost
Saquon.
They have
Odell
Evan
Beckham.
Ingram. They have
Oh.
Saquon.
They have a quarterback.
Sterling
Forgot they
Shepard.
have it.
They have players. They
They
Golden
have-
Tate after game
After
4.
game 4.
Eh.
I'm talking about
They
right
have
now.
playmakers.
They have, yeah, but Eli Manning is not one of them.
Did their line get better though?
Not
If their line got better, Eli
their-
Manning's going to be better this
Eli
year.
Manning is
You would
not
think.
getting
If you
better
give him
this year.
time, he's not a bad quarterback.
Well, you give any quarterback time, they'll be productive.
But I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now,
Daniel
dude,
Jones
they-
looked pretty fucking
if
good,
I had
man.
to choose between the Redskins or the Giants, I would choose the Skins.
Well, you're
Really?
you're gonna see Daniel Jones this year. There's no doubt in my
Not
mind.
doubt, dude.
What year?
This year.
No, what? No, I mean what week you think?
If they're out of the, I'd say like, if they're, oh God, say by week 10 or week 11, if they're like 7 games out of it,
Okay.
or if they're officially out of the playoffs, then Daniel Jones is definitely coming in, I think.
Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I could see that, but at the same time, listen. The over under for the Giants is 5.5. The over and under for the Skins is 3. So I don't see how you could see the Skins being a better team.
They're playing us.
yeah, they're playing
Who
us.
are the Giants playing?
Giants are playing Dallas week 1.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
playing Dallas.
in Dallas.
Yeah, they're playing Dallas. That's the exact.
Plus the home field advantage too. They'll take
Yeah.
that into consideration. Even though there's not much of a
Yeah.
home field advantage.
But
they're just taking
you
that
can't
into
compare
consideration.
the Skins playing us to them playing Dallas. You can't do that. You can't do it.
Uh-huh.
You
Okay.
just can't do it. I'm sorry, you can't do it.
No, but again, like going to Kyle's point, regardless of whichever way you put it, whether Carson Wentz played or Carson Wentz didn't play, Kyle would have an issue with it regardless.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
say if say if Carson Wentz got hurt, Kyle would be coming on the platform going
Saying,
like,
"Oh my
they
God,
shouldn't-
he got hurt.
Shouldn't have
He's
played
injury
Carson
prone."
Wentz.
No, I'd be like the season's over and we're fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
but
should've
yet
played
you
Carson
want to
Wentz.
play.
Although McCown looked pretty well. He looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
For coming out of retirement, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got
pretty damn
comfortable
good.
after the first 2 drives. He's fucking jack shit, but yeah.
See what Andy Ritter said?
What Andy Ritter
He was
said.
like, "Have a great show, boys. Kyle is a crumb though, and through it, whatever. Through and through. Okay. Jake is a jabberoonie, and I'm coming for that title. Yes, Kyle, it's jabberoonie, not jabberoonie.
Who said that?
Andy Ritter.
Oh, for the yeah.
Join him
I
on the
gotcha.
wrestling show on Sunday. In this very ring.
5 p.m.
Yep, 5 p.m. Is it 5 p.m.?
Yeah,
it's 5
I'm pretty sure it's 5 p.m.
That's a weird time slot.
But Daniel Linsky says the Phillies suck. No,
Phillies do
obviously.
suck. No,
yeah.
you're right about that
You're
one.
not
They
going to
suck.
find anyone in the studio or
Yeah,
on
no.
this platform that disagrees with
Yeah,
that.
they're garbage.
They're bad.
Yeah.
Tom says, here we go.
Oh, Tommy. Tommy doesn't learn. He just never learns.
Kyle,
Call in, Tom. Please call in.
Tom also said, you ever get in an A2D gear, you crumb?
I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
I will. Yeah, I got to buy some stuff, Tom. Give me some flip-flops or an arm sleeve. I'm good. There you go.
An arm
sleeve.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Just go buy one and write A to D on it. Just paint it on, dude. Just say
Yeah,
A to
Kyle-
D.
Or get a tattoo that says A2.
There you go. I
Kyle's
was
just
going
gonna-
for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Kyle's just going to put his arm sleeve on, go up to, what do you call it?
I'll pull a Bryce Harper, wear the arm sleeve.
That or just go up to like
Headband,
a
Yeah.
kid at a basketball court. Just cross over a little kid at a basketball court.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
But
We're like, all right, I'm good.
yeah.
Daniel Linsky also says on Facebook, Gabe must go soon. They will be where Miami is last place. You can forget about the wild card. That's done. They fucking suck. I will not use my electricity for for these morons. Yeah.
Tell me how you really feel, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
I mean,
real
they
quick,
were-
Did you
they-
guys see what Clay Travis said?
What
did
he
Clay
say?
Travis say?
You guys know who Clay Travis is, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So he said Ezekiel Elliott has turned down the Dallas Cowboys offer to make him the second highest paid running back in the
Yeah,
NFL.
no
It's
shit.
not
Shit.
shocking.
Doesn't
It's not
happen, dude.
shocking.
Why would you want a contract where Todd Gurley can pay more than you? Dude?
No, because what do you call it?
You better hope that
I was seeing-
that Melvin doesn't get paid.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
you
dude.
better hope he
better
doesn't.
hope.
Yeah.
No, but what do you call it? I was seeing Cowboys fans, these clowns online. I hope Jesse's in here. I hope Jesse's watching.
Jesse
because,
Meza.
Yeah, because what do you call
That's my
it?
boy.
These guys are saying,
sees
like,
what I
oh,
see.
Zeke got offered a contract.
Is that why
He's going to
he's your boy?
sign.
That's my boy.
He's going to be okay with being the second highest paid running back in the league. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
he
you
wants
don't,
to be.
You don't hold out to become the second highest paid.
Right,
you
no,
become the
no.
first
Yeah,
highest
exactly.
paid. You know,
Right.
you became.
But he's not worth the highest paid contract.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I don't know.
He carries that offense.
Yeah,
so.
bro.
So
He is that offense.
We
Is
still
Is he
haven't
better
beat-
than David Johnson? Is he better than
Absolutely.
Saquon?
He's
not better than
better
Saquon,
no,
but
no.
I
David
think he's better
Johnson,
than
I can
David
make-
Johnson.
I can make
David
no
Johnson's a
argument.
beast, though.
He is, but he gets hurt.
He just needs to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't beaten Zeke, so I mean,
No, we haven't.
we still haven't gotten a win
We
Yeah.
haven't.
when he's
Did
in
we?
the lineup. No, never have.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, when Zeke's in the lineup, we haven't beaten them.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we beat them 2017 in Dallas.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but Zeke was
It's
suspended.
38
but
to
Zeke,
9.
Yeah,
but Zeke was
yeah,
suspended.
but we went 6-0 in the NFC East that year.
Yeah.
We never went
No,
undefeated.
no. We
No.
lost New Year's Day.
We lost
6
yeah,
nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
that
turning
game
off that
was-
game. I was
that
like,
game
fuck.
was-
this.
was
Such a
joke, dude.
bad game.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
That game was awful.
Yep. Pretty much. What's the fam saying?
Joseph Stinger also says on Facebook, you should take down that Phillies jersey after last night. Yeah.
Listen, you guys
Dude,
are
Miami-
you guys are fans. You gotta put up with
Yeah,
your
but
team.
dude,
all right?
Miami has the Phillies number. They just
Yeah.
have it, dude.
They do.
And
For
every
whatever
single game,
reason,
they,
yeah.
for some reason, they've came back in almost every single game that they've played each other. I don't know
7-0, and they come all the way back.
So over on YouTube, Bryce Brackwell says, "What's up?"
Bryce,
What's up, Bryce?
Chris Garland says, real quick, Nebraska says, "What's up, boys?"
What's up,
Chris
Bryce?
Garland
Nebraska?
says, "How are Cowboys a mess? First 3 games are easy with no Zeke."
Pretty much. Yeah, I can't
Well,
disagree
yeah, the
with
first
that.
3 games, yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then
still,
Chris
I
also
mean,
says
But look at your-
starters should play a
look at
little
who's your
bit.
team, dude.
At least can get could have gotten hurt in the regular season game anyway. Talking about how you guys were talking about the quarterback situation
Oh,
with the
yeah,
injuries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He also says Redskins aren't better than the Giants. Redskins are 3rd worst. Dolphins, Cards, top 2 worst.
Okay.
Redskins are
I don't
definitely
know,
worse
man.
than the Giants.
I don't see it, man.
100%.
And then
Yeah,
North
dude.
Dakota Mama also chimes in. She says, Carson has really never played preseason. Rookie year, he won 3 straight with no reps with the first string. Last year,
Yep.
no preseason.
And, dude,
won the
you
game
think
against
about
the
it,
Colts in week 3.
If
Always
you
won
think
first
about it,
games.
Carson's first drive as an Eagle against the Browns, he scored.
Yeah, I
cheap
filmed
with
it. It was
Jordan
to Jordan
Matthews.
Matthews.
Oh, and you filmed it.
I filmed
But
it.
yeah, you think oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it has highly rated views on.
Oh,
YouTube.
does it really?
It does.
Oh,
In case anyone
shit.
wa-
Wow.
I was
Okay,
actually
well,
one of
let's
the. Hey, I'll tell you a quick story real quick.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was actually one of the most highly. What is this? I believed in Carson before anyone else. All right, I won't say before anyone else. Obviously,
was
his
gonna
mom and
say.
dad. All right, so basically, I believed in him after the Chicago Bears game because I saw a guy that threw on stride, and you know how tough it is to throw on stride to a wide receiver.
Oh, yeah.
like jumping up
Like
and just throwing it.
even the Seattle game when he got hit into the ball.
I haven't. Yeah, but I
Jaguar.
haven't seen that since 2017. I didn't see it last year at all.
You'll see it this year.
I hope
Yeah.
so. I hope
last
he comes
year,
back.
last year he was coming off. He was still. I think he was still a little hurt.
Well, he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't
He
100%.
This
healthy.
year he's healthy now.
This dude's going to stink, dude.
Oh, Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Yeah,
Murray stinks.
Kyler Murray's trash. I don't care what anyone
Yep.
says.
Watch him turn into a Hall of Famer.
No way.
Yeah. Well, they picked him first overall, right?
What a joke.
I mean, Kyler Murray.
You know you're a bad franchise when you pick
holy
quarterback.
hell.
Yeah.
And then Chris Garland
That's
also
bad.
says on YouTube, we are clown Ridley. I knew he wouldn't accept the second highest, but he's the best back in the NFL, but he's not being a team player. Going off to Zeke.
Yeah, obviously, because he only cares about himself. Like, are you surprised?
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta care about
But
yourself.
what do you
Nah,
call it?
dude,
You
I'm
know,
sorry,
I
man.
love how everybody's tracking Zeke. Oh, he's on a plane going back to Dallas, and then
Yeah.
two.
like
Dude,
literally
he
a day
probably-
later.
he
it's like,
probably
he's going
lives-
back to Cabo.
Oh,
he
yeah.
probably lives in Dallas, dude. Too. I mean, come on now.
Tom Ornone says, "What backup QB are we blowing today?" Well, Josh McCown played pretty well, Tom.
Oh, here
so
we go.
I mean,
here we go.
if Carson Wentz goes down, I'll actually be pretty happy. Well, I won't be happy, but
I was just saying. Wait a second here. You be
Yeah.
happy?
Yeah,
well,
you
wait.
like,
Kyle
all
is
right.
also the same guy that said Josh McCown gets a ring. Okay, there you go.
I did.
Last episode, yes, you did.
Yeah, I think Josh McCown with this
You were
offense
fucking insane.
could run the offense. I do.
He's not getting us a fucking ring.
Come on,
There's,
I
dude.
don't
have
see
some
it.
faith.
I don't have faith that McCown starts. No way, dude.
Oh God.
Kevin Godwin also says on Facebook, starters need to play to get the first team timing down and receiver chemistry.
Oh, here
hence
we go.
why
I agree
Brady
with-
still plays.
I agree with Michael here. Mike Glennon. There you go. Mike Glennon.
What'd he
What did
say?
he say?
Mike Glennon. Backup QB.
Oh, what do you call
Mike
it?
Glennon for Oakland.
What about him?
God,
He
draft
said what backup QB, and he said Glennon.
Mike Glennon stinks.
Yeah, Mike Glennon's
I
trash.
mean, he
Giraffe
looked.
neck.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Mike Glennon's trash.
Josh McCown is actually pretty decent. He's a journeyman, but he's a decent journeyman. What else we got?
Sean Kyle also says,
Good old Sean Kyle.
I love it.
Your
Dude, Sean
best friend.
Kyle, dude, you're the man, dude.
I haven't
love
talked to
you,
Sean in forever. I got to talk to him again. Sean also says, yes, he is worth. Yeah, he's talking about Zeke. I hate the alcoholic Ewok, but lead the league 2 out of the 3 first 3 seasons in the league. He should be the highest paid. The cap will get raised next year again. Someone will
Dude,
make Zeke
the
the
cap
highest
will
paid
get
in the league.
raised every single year.
Well, yeah, the cap
dude.
gets raised every year.
Once
and that's
someone
good.
gets the highest paid player, oh, it's like, oh, I'm in next.
Well,
I'm
plus
next, I'm
the
in next.
collecting a bargaining agreement. I think that changes in, I think, a year or two.
Do you
So
think
you'll-
Dak's gonna get $35 million a year?
No.
No.
And if he does, I'm sorry, Dallas, you are fucking idiots. I
they're-
swear to God, if you pay,
well, he turned down.
I
what,
will be
that-
happy.
He turned down
that
32
32.
mil.
I'll
Yeah,
be happy.
so-
He's looking for 40 mil.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You just heard about this?
I thought 35 million he wanted, not 40.
Now you-
Dude,
No,
Dak,
40.
you
He
were
wants
an
40.
dude. You gotta be
Him
joking.
and his
me.
agent wants 40.
I would give if I were to rank Dak Prescott as QB, I rank him 22nd in the league.
Well, if Dallas, if Dallas is
You think he's
smart-
top 10 QB in the league?
I think he's top 15.
He's top 15.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
Yeah, I think he's top 15.
Yeah, you're putting too much stock into last year. Remember his first
No,
year, his
his
rookie year?
first year was phenomenal. I'll give
Yeah.
him that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, give him that. But
He's
Dak,
serviceable. He
dude,
runs
he's not
offense
gonna-
well.
what do you call it?
he runs the offense well, but when he doesn't have Zeke, he's screwed.
You're not wrong, but
No,
I mean at the same time he's a serviceable QB.
Yeah, he's serviceable.
I don't know. Dude, I mean, the last 2 years he's shown a lot. He's just kind of gone downhill.
but he's shown you he's able. He can win you a couple games.
He can. If he can.
and he can keep.
But
you
I
in
don't
games.
think he's a top 15 QB
Yeah,
in
but
the
then the
league.
Cowboys got to ask themselves, can Zach carry us to the promised land without.
Yeah, no, there's no way, dude. There's no way.
And the answer is simply no.
No, if you were to pay anybody on the team, I'd pay Zeke.
Now, if the Cowboys are smart, and I think they're going to pay Zeke, Zeke's going to be the highest paid running back in the league. If they're smart, there's a bunch of other quarterbacks that can do exactly what Dak does.
Oh, absolutely.
So you can either go in the draft or you can just trade for another one.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, Mariota's still out there.
Hey, he'll be gone this year, dude. I'm telling you.
Honestly,
he'll be gone.
Behind
Ryan Tannehill will start the Titans this year. I'm calling it now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't know, man. Tannehill, listen, he was bad in Miami. I get that, but Miami had nobody. Titans are not that bad of a team.
Ryan Tannehill, I like, though. I like Ryan Tannehill.
Like, he's always been a decent quarterback.
So apparently Tom thinks I have an agenda and he's over it. That's why he doesn't really comment to me anymore. No, Tom, you just tapped out. That's all you did. That's all you did.
Because you and your backup quarterback bullshit. That's
no,
why.
I just don't think Carson Wentz is going to last a season. I mean, am I wrong for thinking that?
No, you're not wrong. I'm not saying you are wrong.
Yeah.
But the whole
it's not an agenda, it's the truth, Tom.
The whole Wentz need to start is just dude. And Cam, like Jake, literally our title of the show literally proves why Carson Wentz should not play this.
Well, it just shows why. Like, obviously, I get the chemistry and that.
Oh yeah, is that I do
the rhythm?
I don't think there should
that.
be any
Listen,
preseason
I
games.
totally
That's
agree.
just me.
Listen, I do agree with you there, but I'm telling you, Cam Newton came off being hurt, comes in, gets hurt.
Right.
Why would you? And Eagles, Nate gets hurt. Cody gets hurt. Why would you want to take that chance
doing 2 games
with
in a
your
row.
franchise quarterback? You don't want to do that.
Well, see, my thing is, too, I just think there's too many preseason games in general.
I say go to 3 or 2.
I'd go 2.
Yeah, that's what I would
Because
do.
obviously,
But I think they do 4
you,
for like the people in the bubble. You
Well,
know?
yeah.
No, I get that.
Like,
Yeah.
they should do it mainly for
If you could
rookies and free agents to make teams.
If you could cut it down to 3, I think we'd be okay.
Yeah.
Because you need that last preseason game to show for people who are on
I'd
the
start
bubble.
the season in August. That's what I would do.
I don't know.
Start the last week in August. You know how many ratings that would get?
Oh,
How
yeah.
hot it is outside?
Fuck that.
That would be awesome.
I hate the heat. I hate
Nick
the
Foles
heat so
would be
much.
0-1 if it started out in hot weather.
Yeah, it's too hot.
No, he'd be
0-1.
He'd be 1-0.
Yeah, 0-1.
You guys are haters.
I'm not haters, dude. I'm just speaking facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about a quarterback that hasn't been able to stay healthy?
Yeah, dude.
Just saying.
No, Tom. I think that we have the
That's
potential.
true.
He hasn't played a full
You're
season.
right.
Yeah.
Tom, I think we have the potential to lose
He's
to the
never played a
Redskins
full season.
because no one is in rhythm, and I don't think we're ready. I think the Redskins will be more ready to play than
How are we
will
not
be.
in rhythm, dude? Do you watch their practices? Do you know what
I'm
they're
always
doing?
just waiting for Tom to call in.
I've been to both games. I've been to both preseason
you've
games.
been to both games.
Yeah.
But have you watched Carson Wentz and the starters practice? Were you at the
No, because it's practice. We're
Yeah.
talking about practice, dude.
Yes, practice matters.
It's practice.
You get
It's not a
rhythm
game.
in practice. But they do scrimmages.
Did you ever hear the AI speech?
No, I had never heard of
He
that.
simplified it. All right.
Yeah.
It's just practice.
I know.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I obviously.
It's practice.
don't
Totally
matter,
practice.
dude. I proved my point when Carson Wentz didn't play the preseason. His first drive against the Browns, he threw a TD, and you admitted to filming it.
Yeah, I filmed it. It
Yeah.
looked great.
He doesn't
hasn't
need
looked
to
that
play
great since.
preseason. How?
He hasn't looked that great since 2017.
His first game wasn't even his best game ever, dude.
No, I
Are you serious?
actually thought his best game ever, believe it or not, was the Rams game before he went down.
I can agree with
Obviously,
that.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
can agree with that.
Yeah, and then he went down because he ran into two linebackers.
All right. A little off the rails, but let's
Yeah.
get back into a little structure. Going
Someone's-
over the
Daniel Linsky, looks like a Flyers fan, said, "Eagles are all talk." Don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
I mean, does he mean that on paper we'll look like we're gonna win, but we're really not a good team?
Yeah.
Is that what
I
that
don't-
means?
I don't know.
I mean, is there any way that you guys would be?
Well, actually, my question to him is, what team is he a fan of if he's not? an
Well, he's a
Eagles fan?
Flyers fan, so I mean, I would think he'd be an Eagles fan.
You would think.
Yeah.
You never know, though.
Ralphie's
you
an,
never
I'm
know.
not a Sixers fan. I'm
Ralphie's an
Philly.
Eagles fan, and you would think he'd be a Sixers fan, but
Yeah, either am I. So
Yeah,
he likes that yellow or that gold and purple.
piss yellow shirt,
It's yellow.
the hydrated piss yellow.
No, but going over the preseason game on Thursday, what did everybody think?
I think it was great. JJ was phenomenal.
JJ's going to start.
And
He's-
I'm not
he's
gonna
gonna
lie
be
to you,
so
dude.
good.
I think
Nelson is expandable right
yeah,
now.
dude.
We
yeah.
talked about it on
but,
Twitter.
But the thing is, dude, Vitae looked phenomenal that game.
Yeah. No, Vitai's good. Vitai's
Houston.
serviceable.
Yeah, but Vitae
They're-
looked
They're
really
the
good.
new, they're the new
He's
Cleveland.
he's hearing in trade talks, and he's proving to be that he can
Yeah,
get.
that's
his
fine.
trade. Yeah,
He
They're the new
apparently
Cleveland.
wouldn't start for the Giants. That's what Brad said on
Yeah,
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't buy
Boy,
that
the
at all.
Giants O-line's garbage, dude. You're ridiculous.
Yeah, there's
He
no
also
way.
thinks things, the Eagles D-line isn't that good, all right?
they did say
I
that.
literally wanted to throw my phone in a wall on Monday.
Well,
dude.
Rob,
dude.
no, that was
Dude,
Rob.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude.
Rob doesn't like the pass rush on the
Rob,
outside.
if you were watching
Yeah.
this, dude, the Eagles D-line is probably not it's not one or two in the league. And if you think that
Watch
you
what
were
you say
absolutely
to
crazy,
Rob. He's
I don't give a shit, dude.
Dude,
That's
Rob's
absolutely
gonna Woody
insane,
call.
dude. I hope he calls in and chats me,
Rob-
dude. I hope
He'll
he
say
does.
that now.
stand up while talking to you, like moving around.
Yeah, he'll get all
Dude.
mad.
Ah, dude, there's just when
love
he
breakdowns.
said they weren't even top 5 and named the Broncos. The Broncos.
The Broncos pretty
I'm
good.
sorry,
Broncos
the
are
two
pretty good.
guys.
Von
do not-
Miller and Chubb.
Okay, that's two guys. We
Yeah,
have
but-
Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Barnett, Jack. We have even the depth. There's
Eh.
just no way.
That DN
On the
depth
outside,
doesn't
though?
really- yeah, that
Yeah.
DN.
I don't know.
I kind of agree with him there.
Yeah.
on the
You
outside.
can't have two guys make a D line better than your literally.
Would you
your
keep
whole
Josh
D-line.
Sweat?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think
That's pretty simple.
I think Deshaun Hall kind of
Yeah.
assumed his role for the
You think
backup.
he stay? You think?
I would hope so. The man was a monster in
Yeah.
preseason. Now it doesn't mean it'll translate to regular season, but again,
'Cause
he earned a
apparently
spot.
Preseason doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, he earned a spot. So,
Well, it matters for the guys that were picked in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th round. That's who it matters for.
yeah.
Hmm.
But I think Thursday kind of showed to me, and people will take it as overreaction.
Sean
Doesn't
Kyle,
matter to me.
you know what? I don't agree with Sean Kyle much, but he said trade Vitae and Nelson and get Clowney.
Yeah, I was literally just
Yeah.
going to bring that up.
I
I'll
don't
give
I
you
don't
big-
mind that comment.
I'll give you Big V in picks.
Yeah, I'll give
I
you.
say Big V
I'll
in
give
third
you
round.
Big V. I'll give you Big V in this year's first.
No, I'll give
I
you.
won't go that
I'll give you
far.
Big
I
V and
would give
Nelson.
you a
I would
first
not
this
give
year.
you a first round for
Absolutely
David
this year.
Clowney, no.
Because if I'm expected to make a deep run in the playoffs, that
I don't
pick's going to be
know.
28
I
to
don't-
32.
I go second at the highest.
Daniel Linsky said, "Oh, I'm an Eagles fan, but they talk too much shit." I'm like,
Eh.
what is it? Wait, what does that mean?
That's football, baby.
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
but
that's
but what
football.
shit do they
What
talk?
they do, baby.
Yeah, you don't see them on social media being like they're not bragging.
Yeah, they're not
about
an
anything.
EDC pushing over old people. Like
Yeah,
they're
they're
just
not.
they're just saying they're gonna win. They're confident.
Yeah,
And there's nothing wrong
and they
with
have
that.
a great roster. But yeah, I would. What do you call it? After, like I was gonna say, the preseason showed me JJ. I think has the ability to start, and I think it really makes Nelson look expendable.
He's gonna probably be literally a top wide in this league.
Because if you sit back,
He
you look
has
at that
that
$9 million
ability.
cap hit, you're like, Jesus.
I
Yeah,
know,
that,
man.
that's my thing, and that was my argument for everyone. I'm like, Howie's not going to sit back and be be handcuffed.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to be flexible with the cap and still be able to do what Howie does.
Yep.
But if you're what you're talking about, Ralph, is if you're willing to trade a first round pick for Clowney, better re-sign him.
Yeah,
You
but
better re-sign him.
I
Sign
think
him at that
I
point,
just
yeah.
think a first round is just too much for Clowney. I'm sorry.
I like Chris Garland's comment on YouTube. Denver is a decent team. I think 7-9 maybe.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like what an
Dude,
oxymoron.
Denver's been falling apart, man. But
Yeah, they
I'm
still-
not
they still
gonna
have
lie,
a good
Joe
defense.
Flacco looked pretty damn nice the other day.
It's Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's the man though. He won a Super Bowl.
He did
Yeah.
win Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's the man.
If you can get playoff Joe Flacco in the regular season,
Oh,
then I'll believe it.
you're set, dude.
Then I'll believe
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah, people don't give credit to some of these QBs, man. I'm telling you.
no, Flacco was
Some of
good,
them ball out.
but, Chrome also says, "What's up, Chrome? Hey fellas, preseason blows. Don't even get close to the field." Yeah, I preseason doesn't really prove anything to me.
No, it's just for backups and rookies and make teams.
Yeah, that's what
all
I'm
it is, dude.
saying.
That's all
I
it
pay
is.
attention to rookies. That's my main
Yeah,
thing.
who cares? That's all.
Like we all saw in, what was it, 2013 when Bradford threw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
and
he made a good point.
Yeah, in the first half against the
Yeah.
Packers.
Sean Kyle made a good point here. He said, I mean, the Pats are super active right now. They have been linked to
They're
multiple big
always
names
active. They're
for
always
trades. Trent Williams for our first round pick is likely early second.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I would give up a first round pick I would give a Big V and a first round pick. That's all I would give up for Clowney.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if you really want to get into it, that pick is going to be late first round, early second.
No, it is. I mean, unless we really fall apart,
And I think
which
that's-
could happen. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, anything could happen. So it's obvious. Anything
And,
could happen.
and I think that's why Dan Snyder and the Redskins turned it down. They're still clowns for turning that deal down, but
I remember
Yeah, 'cause,
2012. Like,
Listen
we
to
looked good on paper
Oakland.
and
Oakland
sucked.
literally got how many first round picks, dude? Like, come on. And they offered you a first round for an old lineman.
yeah, but he's still one of
Old
the better
lineman.
tackles in football.
Who?
Trent Williams.
Oh yeah,
He's still
good.
one of the better.
He's
left
still
tackles
Didn't
in
he punch
football.
Richard Sherman
He
in the
is
face?
still one of the top
Yeah.
linemen,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that you
Yeah, he
offered a
did.
first round for
At the
literally
game.
an older lineman. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but he's
Like-
still dominant.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, dude.
You could say the same thing about Jason Peters, though. Jason Peters.
I'm sorry.
is on
Let's
his
someone
last
offer me
legs.
for first round Peters.
I
I'd
am
be like,
the-
I'd be like, so here you go.
I think I'm one of the only ones who would actually start Dillard week 1.
Whoa, wait,
whoa,
Jason Peters.
wait.
The only
What
person-
did you say 2 weeks ago
Over Jason Peters.
about Dillard?
I
What
didn't
did
like the
you
pick. I did not like the pick. And guess what? I'm going to eat my words because this guy looks like a brick wall out there.
That
All right.
kid
You're not
hasn't.
the only person that's ever said that, Kyle.
Yeah.
I've been preaching that since
No,
day
you
one.
have. You
The
have,
kid
you
is
have.
the dude let
Dude's
up
a monster.
1 sack and over 700.
In the Pac-12, that was my problem.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Okay.
You never.
You
They're never
don't-
running the ball. They're always
Want
passing.
to
The
know also
Eagles-
a fun
the
fact
Eagles
about
saw
Andre
him, dude.
Dillard that I bet you all three didn't realize?
What?
He has yet to allow a pressure on the quarterback.
It was one. The
Yeah.
only.
Not
Yeah.
even
it-
one.
No, he allowed one in the Ravens game, but other than that,
And
he's-
that's it.
Like that was
Dude,
it.
that is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like
I would start him week 1.
the Eagles saw something in him and obviously got him.
Well, see
that
the
pick.
the thing.
Jumped Houston, by the way.
Yeah.
Jumped Houston. That needed an offensive tackle when
Yeah.
we took Dillard.
And they took the one from South Alabama,
got
which
Cody
was supposed to
Ford.
go for like the 4th round, right?
Yeah.
Which
That's
Exactly.
funny.
which
Yeah.
apparently he's
They freaked out.
Yeah. Well, they did a what do you call it? They did a what
Oh,
was
Vikings
it?
scored.
They did a panic move.
Yeah, they did a panic move like when
Should
they
have took Cody Ford.
when
Cody
the Pa-
Ford was my
when,
dude.
when the
I wanted
Packers
Cody
Yeah,
Ford.
when
Oklahoma.
the Packers
Got
took
ha
Ha
and he
Clinton.
got a fuck. What's his name? Oh,
What the hell is his name?
He's retired now. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that
he's
now.
retired now. I forget it. I can't believe I'm forgetting his
Who are we
name.
talking about?
The,
The fir-
Eagles
the
draft pick.
First round
Well,
pick.
Malcolm
when-
Smith.
Marcus
Marcus
Smith.
Tom,
I was
please
close.
call in. For the love of God.
The man's on vacation.
Yeah, he's
enjoying life.
He's in a tropical beach. There's no
He's
reason why you
enjoying
can't
life.
pick up the phone and talk for 10 minutes, Tommy. Come on. We want your sports takes, even though you say mine are bad. I mean, come on. We need you.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, but we're definitely going to see Dillard in the regular season.
Oh,
There's no
without doubt,
in
dude.
my mind.
Peter's gonna get hurt. It's bound to happen.
Well, that and he's also bound to just check himself out of games too.
Because Peters,
Oh,
he already know
absolutely.
he's too old, man.
Saw in the preseason game.
well,
He was
that
huffing and
and-
puffing already.
That and what do you call it too? The big thing that I take away from Dillard's college stats is that he didn't allow. I think you said a sack in like over 1,000.
It was over
snaps.
700 snaps.
The big reason I take a lot of stock into that is because this is a pass-first offense.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
So
him,
that's why I
him
put all that
doing
stock
that
into
is
it.
phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that he's still able to run block this so far this year
Yeah.
is truly amazing.
Well, see, I like him a lot too because he reminds me of an old school lineman just because he has that
Oh
attitude.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Same thing that
He
I liked
has
about
that- yeah, dude.
Will Hernandez when he came out.
Like he does not take
Good old
shit,
Will
dude.
Hernandez.
I like Will Hernandez a lot.
Yeah, he was from UTEP, right?
I think so. I could be wrong.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, but putting Eagles aside for a minute, Cowboys are still a mess. We
Oh,
talked about it
they're
a
always
little
a
bit
mess.
earlier.
You really
They
hate
have
to see it.
suspensions here and there.
Yeah, you do hate to see it.
Yeah, I mean it's miserable.
Now Cowboys
I
fans
love
will
to
get
see it, dude.
upset,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I mean, obviously you had to re-sign Jaylen Smith. That made sense.
it actually made no sense to
You
me.
don't
I thought it was
No.
funny as shit how they re-signed Jaylen Smith over Dak
Yeah.
and
And that was my big
Amari
thing.
Cooper. When I saw
You gotta
that,
sign your
I
QB
was
first.
dying, dude. Like I mean, I'm happy for it, dude. He was a phenomenal linebacker.
No, he's good.
And he got hurt. He came in, missed the first season, did phenomenal. I mean, I'm happy for the guy. But the fact that he got paid before their top two players is just phenomenal.
That's laughable. To
I
me.
think it's
Yeah.
I
funny
feel
as
like
shit, dude.
Zeke's gonna get traded.
I think so too.
This is what I said. Listen,
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon will leave and go to Dallas. I'm calling it right now.
Possible. Yeah, that's
'Cause
possible.
Melvin Gordon won't. He would take being the second highest paid running back. Zeke would not.
Well,
but the
see, the thing is, who do you value more though, Zeke or
I mean,
Melvin?
Zeke
Oh,
is more
Zeke.
valuable.
Zeke,
absolutely.
absolutely.
But
Yeah.
if they lose Zeke and Gordon hasn't signed it, you know for a fact Dallas would jump all over that.
to be honest,
Yeah.
I think Dallas would rather pay Melvin Gordon what he wants than
Oh,
what
yeah.
Zeke wants.
Because he'd be cheaper.
Because Zeke's an asshole.
Well,
That's why
Zeke
they don't
won't
want
Well,
pay
to
that
that
much
too,
money.
yeah.
Yeah, it's what he
And
does
his
off the field
off
too.
the field shit is kind of concerning as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, dude.
And I can guarantee you they'll bring that up in contract talks.
Oh,
They already
yeah.
have brought
Oh,
that up in
absolutely.
contract
Definitely,
talks.
dude, definitely.
I mean, you don't get many running backs that jump over safeties, but in this circumstance, you have to look at your options and see that this guy's a liability off the field. But is it something you want to look past and pay the guy because he's getting older, maybe more mature? I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah.
You
I don't
know?
know. Something about running backs are so
Dime a
expendable,
dozen.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's dime a dozen, though. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't have a running back that you could literally call and pay a max contract to.
Not yet.
Not yet.
no.
Yeah. I mean, Miles Sanders, I think he's going to be good, but we just don't know yet. So,
I am so excited for Miles Sanders.
yeah, because you're a Penn State fan.
Rape
Dude,
State.
but listen,
Rape State.
Yeah, Rape
listen.
State.
We finally got somebody that really wanted.
We aren't.
Rape
And
State.
Miles Sanders looked phenomenal.
Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders is going to be good. Don't get me wrong, but
He should be. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not taking anything away from the guy. I just want to see what he does in the regular season.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Once he gets used to that game speed and
Oh,
everything,
definitely.
then,
Yeah, definitely.
then
So
I'll see it.
over on YouTube, Bryce Brackwell, when we were talking about Deke, he said $40 million. Wow. Chris Garland also says Dak is worth $25 million. I think he's
I
a
can
top
give him that.
15 quarterback.
Yep.
He also said that there are worse quarterbacks that won Super Bowls than Dak. Dak had the most
Oh, I
game-winning
absolutely
drives
agree.
last 3 years.
Right.
Listen, Rex Grossman made it to the goddamn Super Bowl already. Come on now.
Chris
Yeah, and they
also
lost.
says, I
Doesn't
see
matter,
Eagles
they made it.
11-5, 4 seed, Cowboys 10-6, 5 seed with Zeke. Wild card matchup, I think.
Sean
Nah.
Kyle on Facebook said if Zeke sits, Dallas will start 0-3.
Totally agree.
I don't.
I
I
totally
can't
agree.
agree with that. I can't
Totally
agree
Who,
with
who
it.
do they? Let me.
They
let me pull
play the
up this
Giants
number.
first.
Well, the
I
Cow-
don't.
well,
I
It's
can't
yeah,
agree
but
with
it's
it.
a division game, and the Giants
The
have
Giants
Giants
stink.
have been known. The Giants think, but yet it's gonna be better.
The
Dude,
Giants
listen,
have started
the
at
Giants
Dallas the
have
last
no-
4
And
years.
they
Season,
won
yeah.
last year, didn't they?
No.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
No, it
Yes,
was the season
I thought
before.
they did.
No, it was
No.
the season before.
No,
They
well,
still
not
won.
even that.
Yes,
No.
they did, dude.
No.
It was
They
one of
keep-
the
Look it up.
seasons.
It won,
No.
dude.
The one 2 years ago, I believe they lost 26-3. Last year,
Nah,
they
nah.
lost even worse, and I know they haven't won in Dallas in a while. Like they used to own Dallas in Dallas, but they have been non-existent recently.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, there's no way they beat Dallas last year in Dallas.
It might not have been last year. I know it was recent.
Yeah, recent, dude.
Yeah, because they started off 3-5, and then they went on a run. They beat Tennessee, then they beat us at home, and then they beat everyone in their path.
Is that what it was?
Yep, because the Dallas Cowboys were about to be 3-6, and their hopes would have been
Right.
pretty much squashed. Then they beat the Saints, which was crazy.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, it has been a while. You're right.
Really?
Yeah, you are
I
right.
knew
It's
it.
been a
Like
while.
I mean, it's
feels
Maybe
like
I think maybe they're in New York.
yeah. They haven't. They have not.
Well,
I don't even think in New York.
Yeah, they won in New York.
I don't think so.
That OBJ catch, dude.
No, I
that
thought they
was in-
lost that game.
Did
Yeah,
they?
they did lose that game.
Dallas won.
Yeah, Dallas won that game. That's the game I was thinking of
Yeah.
too. Actually, no, you're right.
Yep.
Brian Beatty also says, "How many running backs do we keep?" I say 4.
That's what I said. I said Sanders,
4.
Howard, Sproles, and Clement.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was mine last night
Yeah.
that I had.
Yeah, you
4, and
typed it
then
in the
you
comment
keep-
section.
And then
too.
you keep 5. And then you keep 5
Wide receivers.
wide receivers. Yeah.
Who would your 5 be? Obviously, outside of the 3 starters.
Oh, Scott, without doubt. I like
Huh?
Scott.
Wait, what?
How about- Yeah,
Who?
Boston Scott.
No.
For wide receivers,
no,
dummy.
wide
No, my bad.
receivers.
My bad. Sorry.
Yikes.
I was reading Sean Kyle's comment about Zeke. Sorry, my bad. And Saquon Barkley.
My 5 wide receivers would be Alshon,
Mhm.
JJ, Nelson. Oh man.
Deshaun.
Yeah, Deshaun.
Yeah,
and then
Deshaun.
you
I
had-
don't know,
need
dude.
one
They may
more,
keep
right?
6, to be honest, dude.
I would do Greg Ward, honestly.
Greg
I'd
Ward
keep
over Matt
Michelle.
Collins?
I'd keep
Yeah,
Michelle.
I'll keep Michelle over Good Ward.
I think Greg Ward makes his team though.
I think so too.
Michelle
might-
has that burst of speed that I like,
Yeah.
and the fact that his brother is a star.
Well,
in
this
New
it's
England
going
could
to either
help.
be Greg Ward or Michelle, and if not, they'll get a practice squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd keep Michelle. I would.
Oh, I would too, but I feel like someone's gonna snag him up.
Yeah,
If he
probably the
makes-
Pats.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. That
They have
wouldn't shock
Josh
me.
Gordon. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, Jake's man, Josh Gordon.
My
over there.
son.
Yeah, you like Josh Gordon?
I love Josh
Dude, you
Gordon.
love Josh Gordon.
I've loved Josh Gordon since college.
What the fuck?
If he's just what he just can't get out of his own way. That's his biggest issue.
He can't stay off the pot.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think he did coke too.
Yeah,
be wrong.
coke, pot, ecstasy,
Whatever else.
All that dumb stuff.
all
Yeah,
that
pretty
shit.
much.
Jesus Christ.
The whole 9 yards.
Didn't he sell cars for a year?
I forget.
Probably. No.
There was
no,
something
Josh
with that.
To
Gordon,
keep
I
him
could see it.
occupied, I think he sold cars.
Yeah, there was
I
something.
could see it, dude.
What's going on YouTube, Ralph?
Let me see. And then Chris Garland also says we already touched on the Denver is a decent team. I think 7-9.
Yeah.
Decent.
And then he also said decent is average. Average is 8-8.
well,
Okay.
well, decent
I
wouldn't
can
be
see that.
7 and 9, but I could see what you're saying. I
I
mean,
think you're saying that as a joke, in my opinion. They're decent 7-9.
yeah, I mean that's not decent though.
Yeah. It's
That's
just
below
I think,
average,
I think
yeah.
it was a joke.
It
I
could,
mean,
it
that-
could have been a joke. You don't know context on YouTube. Everyone has problems with people when they talk, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" But you can't see their emotions. So, I get it. I mean, he's trying to make a joke, but we don't get it because it's words. It's
Yeah.
not- you don't know the context in it. It gets
Yeah.
people in trouble. Sean Kyle says, "Don't hate on the devil's lettuce."
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
weed. Yeah, he's talking about. He's
Took
talking
you
about,
long enough
I'm
there,
so
Kyle.
proud of you.
He's talking about pot.
That was
He's talking about marijuana.
I'm not a marijuana person. Sorry.
Got you.
It's not.
But all right, let's get into the 2019 Eagles schedule.
Let's
real
do it.
quick.
Let's run it down.
If you want to do a breakdown or you want to do rapid fire.
I say do
Well, we have time, so let's do a breakdown.
All right. Week 1, September 8th, 1 p.m. Eagles versus Redskins.
That's a win for me,
That's a
dog.
win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
It's a rare loss.
Here comes Kyle. It's a loss.
It's a rare
loss.
It's a rare loss.
Okay.
Here we go.
I think we start off 0-1 and then we go on a run. I think we no. This is what I think is gonna happen.
So you see Case Keenum walking into the link
Since
and beating us.
Since the NFC Championship
And
game.
And
that
beating
game
us.
we
Maybe.
destroyed.
Maybe
Dude,
no.
what do
You said the
mean?
loss. So is it yes or no? Case Keenum walks into the link and beats us.
Yes.
You are fucking
Oh my
insane.
God.
No way.
You are
Yes.
absolutely
No way.
insane.
It has nothing to do with them being a better team because they're
I
not.
say Josh Rosen wins over Case Keenum. You were absolutely insane.
Josh
dude.
Rosen looked good the other night.
Josh
You
Rosen's
just sat
trash.
here and on Monday night said that the Eagles had the best defensive line in the game.
They do. But besides the edge rush, that I agree with Rob with.
Oh my God.
No, you asked me a question and I said yes. I mean, I feel
You
like
truly think Case Keenum will walk into probably the loudest stadium in the NFL, besides the Chiefs, and beat the Eagles
yes for all the,
after getting
for all-
demolished
for all the-
with the Vikings that has a
all-
better team?
for all the wrong reasons.
You
Yes.
were absolutely insane.
Oh man.
It's
I
not.
can
It's
see
not
it
because
being-
they're better.
All right.
I
It's
can
just
see
a
it-
game that we're just
I
not
can
going to be
see
ready
it.
for.
I can't
Because
change your
Carson
mind.
Wentz won't play
I
that
can't
well.
change your mind. That's how you feel.
Oh, jeez.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
It's just a vibe.
All right.
I'm not saying they're better because they're not,
All
but
right.
it's just a vibe.
So
I don't
It'll
know,
piss
man.
us off and then we'll go on a run.
week
Is that fair?
week
There you
2,
go.
prime time slot, 8:20 p.m. Eagles versus Falcons.
That's a loss for
that-
me,
I
dog.
think that's a loss for me.
That's a win for me. Yeah.
That's a loss for
If
me.
we
I say win.
if we lose to the Redskins, I think we win in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Now, if we beat the Redskins, I think we lose in Atlanta.
I think we lose in Atlanta.
I say you win.
So it's kind of like 50-50 for me.
Yeah, just because.
That's a tough place to play.
Yeah, it's a
It
real
is tough place,
to
but
play.
I don't know. I'm not too sold on Atlanta yet.
It's been a while since we played in Atlanta.
It's been 2
Nah.
years, dude.
Has it been only 2 years?
Yeah.
Every single time we play them, it would be on prime time.
Well,
yeah.
2015.
the last time we won there was 2009.
The only play
Yeah,
Kiko Alonso
that's
had
true.
in an
Yeah.
Eagles
Yeah,
jersey
that
was
one
a
hand
yeah,
one
one
handed
hand
catch,
yeah,
and that was it.
Great.
Yep. Last time we won there was 2009.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
Vic,
Yeah.
when Vic came in.
Yeah, good
Oh,
old Uncle
right.
Vic.
Yep.
All right, so
Should be interesting.
week 3, Lions.
Win.
That's a win
Yeah.
for me, dog.
Yeah, that's a win.
That's an
for
easy
me.
win.
Mm-hmm. What's next? I had no wait. I didn't pick. That's one. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Lions.
say win. So
It's a
what?
win.
We're 3 and
Well, I have this being
2 and 1.
I have this
2 and
being
1
3
right
now.
Two
now,
and
so
one.
and then Eagles against Packers, prime time as well.
I say that's a
September
loss.
26th. I say that's a win
That's a win.
because I think losing Mike Daniels is huge. So
Yeah,
Carson,
well, and he went to Detroit too.
yeah,
He went to
Yeah.
your rivals.
right.
Right.
Well, aren't we in Lambeau though?
Yeah, we're in
Yeah.
Lambeau.
Yeah.
I think we lose that game.
I don't think so.
Well, it's off of 4 days. I mean,
Yeah.
you're traveling to the Midwest. I don't know. Maybe.
I say we lose that game.
We
That's a
say
Thursday
win.
night game.
Aaron
right?
Rodgers has
Yeah, it's
never
gonna-
lost to
that's
us.
gonna be
though.
a-
There's
that's gonna be
one
a
time
tough
for everything.
game.
You know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, the last
But
time we played Aaron
I
Rodgers,
think
he
out of that game
slaughtered
or
us.
Atlanta, I think the Lambeau
Yeah,
game
Carson's
will be
rookie
tougher.
year.
Yep.
The Monday night game.
Yeah.
Slaughtered us.
And
I
we
wa-
wore a black jersey.
I was there. I was so pissed off because DGB had stone hands. Couldn't catch anything.
Fucking
Oh my
DG.
God.
wasted talent.
Yeah.
6'5" dude couldn't even jump over
runs
first
for
a,
foot
round,
runs,
level.
runs a
pick.
4.4 and he just couldn't.
I'll never forget this one pass that Aaron Rodgers did in the end zone. He flicked the wrist, and I swear to God, the window was like this big.
Oh, with Nolan Carroll and
yeah, it
what's
was
his name?
this big. And
Devontae Adams.
that's why I think he's the best because he could just fit.
That
it
was one of
in
the best
perfect
throws I've ever
windows.
seen in my life. Let's see, 1 p.m. October 6th, week 4.
Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a win.
That's a win.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
win.
that would
Or
be
week 5. I'm sorry, week 5.
Yeah,
That's a win
yeah.
for
At
me.
home against the Jets.
Day before
Yeah.
my
Sam
birthday.
Darnold stinks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I don't think. I think he has a better year this year.
Oh yeah, that
Stan Darnold does not stink. Who said that? Of course you did.
I don't think he stinks.
See, he stinks.
No,
He's
a-
gonna be
He's
good.
a very good quarterback.
I think he's going to be good.
he's gonna be a top.
I think he should have waited and played more college. but
Nah,
I
he's
think
good.
He's good, dude.
He's gonna be very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say that's a win, just because of the stat that the Jets
Yeah,
have
and we're
never
home,
beaten
dude.
us.
And we're home, dude.
Yeah, that's another boost as well. Let's see. We are in.
shield off. He took the shield off. He was wearing that red shield, and he took it
Alright,
off.
so week
Can't see.
6,
Yeah.
October 13th, Eagles versus Redskins.
That's a win.
It's a win.
That's a win.
You think that's a win?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna sweep the Redskins.
We're gonna split with the Redskins.
Hey, is that Kirkpatrick?
And then also prime time as well. October 20th, Eagles at the Cowboys.
Win.
That's a loss.
I'll be
I'll
there.
say that's a win.
I say it's a win.
I
dude.
hope it's a win.
I say that's
it's
a win. Just because we haven't beaten the Cowboys at home
in Dallas in a while.
Well, no, not even in Dallas.
We haven't
at
beaten
home.
them at home.
in
That's true. Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Well, we're
been a
not
while.
at home against.
No,
Dallas.
I'm saying-
we're in Dallas.
Yeah, I had that as a loss.
I have us splitting with the Cowboys.
You
this
really have
year.
that as a loss?
Yeah.
Why?
Early in the season, we always lose to Dallas early in the season.
That's fair.
And I like how the schedule plays out for us, where we have 4 divisional games to end the season,
Yeah.
and Dallas has to come to us, which is
Yeah.
nice. We don't have to go to Dallas.
That's true. Yeah. I do agree there.
All right.
The
going
Bills
on.
game's a win.
Yeah, I
The
say
Bills
Bills
game's a win. Yep.
Win.
Bills game's a
Can't
So
wait
what?
for
We
that
had
one.
what?
Yeah,
we
that's
had
an easy
7-1,
win.
6-1 so far. 7-1?
Something like that. I think we're at 6-1.
That's gonna be awesome.
And
Can't
then
wait for that.
this is the what do you call it? This is the part of the schedule that really interests
Gets hard.
me. Gets really hard. Going into November 3rd, 1 p.m. Bears against the Eagles.
win.
That's a win.
It's a win.
That's a win. Let's see. November 17th, middle of the day game, 4:25. I think that's a primetime game as well.
Loss.
Eagles versus Patriots.
Loss.
Yeah, I had that as a loss.
Yeah, I have that as a loss. too.
Really? You do?
Yeah.
He's never
Yeah.
lost in Philadelphia,
Yeah, I have that as a loss.
I don't know.
and he's playing for revenge. It's not gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Then after that, the following week, November 24th, prime time as well. Seattle versus Eagles at home. Surprisingly,
That's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
gotta be a revenge game, dude. We always lose to Seattle.
That's a win.
always.
That's a tough one for me. I'm gonna say loss.
So what are we at right now?
We're at 8-2.
I think I have
8-2.
3 losses.
Okay, 8 and
Yeah,
2.
you had 3.
Yeah.
We had 2.
And then December 1st, 1 p.m. Eagles versus Dolphins. That's a win.
It's a win.
That's a win. So that's 9 and 2.
I would go to that one if it wasn't Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, that's the only tough part about it. I was thinking about going down to Florida for it, but it's the worst traveling day of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to. What do you call? I'm not trying to go down there.
Sean Kyle said someone spear Kyle because of the Redskins game.
Oh.
Yeah.
December 9th, primetime game as well. Giants against the Eagles.
Win.
Yeah, that's a win.
Dude, we destroy New York every time. Prime
We're
time.
gonna sweep the Redskins,
Oh.
and we're gonna sweep the Giants.
And that's what I actually
Yeah,
like about
we're
the
gonna-
schedule.
we're gonna
All the
go
last
5-1.
4
That's
games
a
are
win.
just straight division
Yep.
games.
Oh, fun fact: the Eagles are the only team in the NFL that has 3 straight away games.
Really?
Yeah,
Only
because
team.
because they thought the Phillies would be in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only reason they did it.
And guess what?
We're the only team that has 3 straight away
Because
games.
of the Phillies.
But then we come back with 3 straight home games, which is
Yeah,
nice.
so
That's
yeah,
nice. That's nice.
it works. December 15th, Eagles at the Redskins.
Win.
That's
a
a
win.
win. That's a win.
Yeah, it's a win.
Going back into the Eagles-Giants game real quick, though, do we see Daniel Jones our first matchup with the Giants?
Nope.
Absolutely.
I think so.
You think that early? Really?
Yeah, just because
Yeah.
their record's gonna be that bad. I think so. I think they'll be out of the playoffs by then, and then
Yeah.
They'll be out of
chalk
the
up
playoffs
season.
as soon as week 1 starts. That's just how bad that Giants team
Yeah,
is. man.
probably. You're probably
I
right.
don't care what anybody says.
Cowboys at Eagles, 4:25.
It's a loss.
It's a loss.
December 22nd. I have that as a loss as well.
Mhm. What about you?
What was the game?
Dallas.
Dallas.
I
Dallas
had
at
that
home.
as a win.
Okay.
At
Okay.
home, yeah.
All right, so we all see it as a loss besides Ralphie. Okay, cool.
And then the last game of the season will, obviously, depending on playoff implications.
Yeah.
I have as it a win.
I have that as a win as well. So what's that?
I'm 11-5.
13-3. Wait, really?
You're at
11-5?
11.
Yeah,
Okay.
11-5.
Yeah, that's what I have us at is 13-3.
I think I'm at
Yeah.
10-6.
13-3. I think at worst we're an 11-5 football team.
Yeah.
Realistically,
I say
think we can
12-4
be
and they're 8-3.
yeah, realistically, I think we can be 12-4.
Definitely.
But at worst, we're 10-6. Like that's the worst. I think that, and in my
So
opinion,
at the end of the season, who's the 1 seed and the 2 seed for you guys in the NFC?
I say it's Eagles and Redskins.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait,
in the,
And
in
the
the
NFC?
NFC.
Oh, my bad.
Not
I
NFC
think I meant
East.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the East, right?
No, NFC.
Okay,
NFC.
then I say Eagles and Saints.
for 1 and 2 seed.
You
Okay.
think? What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, in the NFC, I have not the Saints. Who did I have in my predictions?
Bears.
No, I didn't have the Bears. I had Carolina before Cam went down.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna have to say right now, I have Seattle up there.
Really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, I do. I think Seattle's going to be very good this year. They're going to be
Okay.
a sleeper team.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know who I have as a wild card?
What?
San Fran.
Really?
I don't know.
That
I mean,
NFC
they're good.
West is going to be real interesting. To
They're
be honest.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. Who do you guys have out of the playoffs that were in the playoffs last year?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I have San Fran making it.
I do too.
I see him making it.
Okay.
I have San Fran as the 6th seed.
Cleveland makes the playoffs.
Yeah,
The first
that's
time
my
in
big
Cleveland
one.
years.
definitely makes the playoff.
That's
Definitely.
my
I think the
playoffs.
Jets make the playoffs.
Ooh.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
Wow.
I think the Jets are going to shock some people this
Well,
year.
the Jets are
I
also.
think they're going to shock people, but I don't know. That's going to be tough for the playoffs, man.
Well, the Jets are also in a perfect situation because possibly Brady will be retired in 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
But
Definitely.
seeing how he looked in the preseason game, mind you, it's preseason.
or
he's
he'll
still,
bust his hip out this year.
He's still slinging it. So, Jets are in a perfect situation, I think, long term, to take over that division.
Possibly.
But again, we'll see. But I think my team would be, I think, like Ralph said, Browns make the playoffs for the first time
No doubt.
since what is it, like 20+ years?
22.
22 years.
22 years
Wow.
since they made the
I
playoffs.
think the NFC West and the AFC South are going to be the most interesting divisions, to be honest.
Okay.
With Seattle and the Rams and the Niners all being pretty good now, and the Jaguars, the Titans, and
Mm-hmm.
the Colts. It's going to be tight.
You know who I have out of the playoffs that was in it last year?
Who?
The Saints.
I was thinking about that
Really?
too. That
Yeah.
popped in my head.
You have
Yeah.
the Saints out
I have
of
the
the
Saints
playoffs?
out of the playoffs this
Yeah.
year.
You think the Falcons are going to get over the Saints?
I
in the
think
NFC?
losing Mark Ingram was so big to their 1-2 punch that they'll be off rhythm the whole year.
Well, they have Latavius Murray now, don't they?
Yeah, that goes
he's not Mark Ingram.
No, I know he's not Mark
Ingram.
Ingram.
No, but
But he's a similar type of back.
Kamara is still Kamara.
Remember when
So,
we
I
won
mean,
it, Latavius Murray? We won it
Yeah.
what was it, 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
And he was good, too. He
It's
was
all right.
good.
He was okay.
He was good for the Raiders.
And then he went to the Minnesota Vikings and turned it to, like, not really much.
Because they had Dalvin Cook, and then he got hurt, and then they had Jeremy McKinnon. So, I mean,
McKinnon's good. I think
He
McKinnon's
is
really
good.
good.
dude, now I got McKinnon, Tevin Coleman, Matt Breida. They're going to be good, dude, running back-wise, San Fran.
So in the NFL, who's your bottom two teams? The
Like
worst
worst?
team and the second worst
Cardinals and the – oh, boy. And the AFC is one of the worst team in the AFC.
Cardinals are gonna be
Usually
bad.
it's the Browns, so, I mean –
Yeah, it's not
team. The
gonna be the Browns.
NFC for me would be the Cardinals, and then I'm gonna go Bengals for the AFC.
actually, I'm going to go Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
NFC?
I'm gonna go.
Buccaneers.
That's a good one,
AFC,
too.
Buffalo Bills.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really?
I don't know,
Wow.
dude. I think they're going to be
I
a
think
7-9 team this year.
I think
Yeah,
Josh
I don't
Allen
see
steps
it.
up this year.
Yeah.
I really
They
think
got-
He has a
got
strong
weapons,
arm,
dude.
but he's kind of inaccurate.
Yeah, but
he's got weapons now, dude.
we'll see.
John Brown, Cole Beasley, he got Frank Cole.
Kyler
Sean
Murray has
Boyd.
weapons too. So
Kyler Murray's short.
and he's well,
And he's trash.
Russell Wilson's short, but
So
no,
is Drew Brees.
I agree. He's trash. I agree. Kyler Murray's trash. I don't get it. Like, just I didn't like the pick just because you're now known as the franchise that took a quarterback
In the first 2 rounds.
It's
No.
like the Browns.
the first pick back to
That's
back
true.
in back to back years.
It's true.
Yep.
That just
Ricky Galone agrees with me. He thinks the Jets sneak in as a 6th seed.
that's a shocker. He agrees with you. That's
Yeah.
what do you call it? We should
Hey, listen, I say some smart things. Some people just don't like to say
You
anything
say
because
some
I say a lot of
smart things.
hot takes, you know? They're not
gotta
hot takes.
screenshot that and put that on your fridge. It's the only
Yeah,
time you're gonna see that.
I just go above and beyond, you know.
Just go above and
listen,
beyond.
listen. I say what
This
needs to
fucking
be
guy.
said. Not everyone wants to hear what I say, but I say it because
You don't give a shit.
yeah, exactly. You know, I have no filter. I love it.
Have no
You know?
filter.
I'm not going to say the Phillies are going to win 102 games to please the
No.
fan base. You
Oh,
know?
God, no.
like
no.
you.
And I was 1 win away from the Browns having 8 wins after
Yeah,
everybody crushed
same.
them.
Same.
It was 7-8-1.
I said the same thing.
They could have won
Yeah.
that
I said
goddamn
8-8.
Baltimore game.
They would've made the
Put
playoffs,
them
dude.
over put them at 8.
They would have made the playoffs, dude.
And if they would have beaten the goddamn Steelers on week 1, the kicker never missed that
They
goddamn
would
field
have
goal.
made the playoffs,
They
dude.
would have had 8 wins. They would
They
have
would've
had 8
made-
goddamn wins.
They
Yeah.
would have made the playoffs.
And yeah, see, like we have the preseason game on the studio, the Cardinals versus the Vikings. That's all you're gonna see is Kyler Murray just running around.
Yeah, the dude stinks.
That's all you're gonna see.
Yeah, but you know, I thought Baker was going to stink too.
No,
Let me ask you
I
guys
knew
this.
Baker
Do
was
you
gonna be
guys
good.
think Lamar Jackson's going to last?
No,
forever?
Lamar Jackson's trash.
I like Lamar Jackson.
I like him as a running quarterback. But
He
other than
reminds me
that,
a
I
lot of
just-
Vic, but not throwing wise.
He doesn't have the arm that
Maybe
Vic
he
does.
put maybe he put some on his arm this year.
Maybe.
Nah, they got Trace for that, dude.
Maybe.
Trace stinks.
Dude, he looked phenomenal.
Yeah, it's the preseason.
I don't trust any Penn State.
Oh, now you're saying
Yeah,
it's the
now it's
preseason.
the
Here we
preseason.
go.
Now it's the preseason.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
He's playing against fucking water cooler guys.
He
Yeah.
played against their fucking first-string cornerbacks.
Okay, and I'm not saying our first string quarterbacks are any good. Like, are they great? No, they're
No, but
not.
they're still number one.
Sidney Jones is a bum. I don't care what anybody says.
We'll see.
I think he stinks.
Jury's still out.
Listen, when we picked him, I was like one of the only people to boo it because as a cornerback,
He's a Tyler, dude.
Dude.
Except for
As-
Douglas.
Yeah.
as a cornerback, you need your Achilles more than anyone else. You're twisting and turning, going into
Mhm.
position.
Like Kevin Durant, same thing.
Okay, you need it though. And him as a cornerback, I haven't seen much to where I'll be confident in him. So is that fair or is that not fair?
Well, I mean,
it's fair.
it's a
but
fair
you see him in
point. But
college, I mean,
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, Sidney Jones. I'm like, man, I don't
well, Sidney
say
Jones was
anything.
one of the top 2 corners.
Who
in
would you rather have,
college.
Jalen Mills or Sidney Jones?
Jalen fucking Mills.
Okay,
Sidney Jones.
I'd rather have Jalen Mills.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
If you're talking in the 20-yard line, yeah.
He's
Talking in the red zone, yeah, absolutely. If you're talking in the red zone, the man's a monster in the red zone. But other than that, he's just going
That's
to
because you can't get that double move, man.
Well, he can't.
That's
So you got Rasul, you got Maddox,
Rasul's playing out
you
of
got
position.
Mills.
I want Maddox jersey so bad, dude.
I do too. I
Maddox
love
is
Maddox.
going to be real good.
Love Maddox.
That guy's a stud.
Ralph doesn't like Maddox too much.
Really?
Why?
I don't think he's good.
You crazy?
Dude was a free agent before we had to pick him up.
No,
Yeah.
he
No
was
team
a,
wanted
Yeah,
him.
then he
No,
balled
drafted
out.
him. I thought we drafted him.
no, we took him in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Maddox?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm thinking about what's his face, LeBlanc.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
okay.
could all agree that LeBlanc.
Yeah,
is
he's
meh.
okay.
Well, he kind of just blew up because he had a decent few games.
He had a
That's about
good
it.
couple games.
He had a
both.
pick against Drew Brees in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the first
I
play.
will give him that. I will give him that.
Yeah, I was going crazy.
And then what do you call it? Then our corner.
Him getting hurt, he's done.
Yeah.
I
they'll-
think he
they'll
knew that.
They'll put him on IR and then
They will, but
they'll
he
bring him back.
once Mills is back, he's gone.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, Mills is a world champion. So.
Mills also, beat Julio Jones twice.
Yeah. Wait,
Well,
what?
no.
Julio Jones ran past him like a track star. He was like going.
In the red
Matt
zone.
Ryan-
in the red
If
zone.
Matt
Well, to
Ryan
be-
threw a good ball, it would have been a touchdown.
To be fair, in 2017, if Julio Jones actually gets his hands on that ball, I don't think we're.
Holy shit!
No, he was actually he landed out of bounds still.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did forget about that.
He's
You're
still
right.
landing out of bounds, so even if he did catch it.
Yeah.
And he did the same thing last
Oh yeah,
year.
when
Dude, it
Darby
was-
threw him in the out
Yeah,
of bounds,
it was
yeah.
He
literally-
landed out of bounds still.
It was literally, and I was talking to a couple of my season ticket holders about it, like that night. I'm like, this was literally the same exact game.
It literally was. Dude.
Yeah.
It was the same exact game.
Almost literally the same
Just
score.
just a different part of the end zone.
Yeah, it's just a
Just a
different,
different
opposite
corner.
side. Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
same side of the end zone, just
Yep.
a different corner, just on
Yep.
the complete other
Are
side.
you guys? Are you guys going to opening day? No.
No.
I
Yeah.
will not be going.
I will
No.
be.
I'm.
I'm either going to
50-50
go to
about
the
it.
Seattle. I think either me and Noah are going to go to the Seattle game or the Giants game.
Seattle would be a great game to go to.
Yeah.
Seattle
I
wouldn't
think
be
that's the
bad.
best game of the year.
You think?
Over the
Seattle
Pats
game.
game?
Yeah.
I think I think it's
I
either
think
going to
the
be the
Pats-
Pats or the Bears.
I
After
like.
the
I
Bears
would
game's
love
gonna
to
be
see the
huge.
Bears game, dude. Love to see that game.
It's a 1:00 start. I think. I like 4:25 games the most.
I-
'Cause
I-
it's
I
not
don't-
at late at night and it's not
Yeah,
like
it's right.
super
it's
early.
perfect in the middle of the day.
I
Yeah.
don't mind 1:00 games either, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're getting drunk at 8:30 in the morning. You know.
Yeah,
So I mean.
I don't drink like that, so
Yeah.
I can't really.
I mean, I do when it's football season because it's fun.
Well, yeah, you enjoy tailgating.
I like
more than-
walking up the steps like a zombie.
God.
So, and then almost falling down when you're getting out.
Oh god.
That's the best part. Those stairs are steep.
What that the
At the link.
yeah.
Yeah. It's always.
And I bet when you're drunk, it's probably a lot steeper too.
Dude, as far as stadiums go, I don't like it.
Why?
It's just that there's nothing to it.
You don't like the link?
No, it's just a shell. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
I mean, most things are
Shell.
shells.
No, that's what it is. It's
No,
just
the
it's
best
just an
stadium.
empty shell.
The best stadium in that complex is Citizens Bank Park.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
that
think
game
so.
was beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
because what do you call it?
and
You-
Wells Fargo is gonna look nice too.
Yeah. After they
Yeah.
do like the new, was it the new
Jumbotron?
scoreboard, no speakers
seats
and
on it,
whatever?
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna
Yep.
be nice. And what I mean by that is, it's just like you have your Buccaneer Stadium. They have a fucking
With the cannon.
ship in their. What do you call it? They have
Yeah, I
a
know.
ship in their.
The one like an Eagles head over over
Yeah.
the scoreboard
You know how awesome that would be?
with smoke coming out of it.
Yeah, why
That'd be
not?
dope, dude.
You know what I really want? A dome. That's what I want.
I don't know.
I want a dome too.
Make
Really?
it loud.
I want a dome.
A lot of teams are going to that dome.
Dude, I'm
that
telling
dome
you.
stuff.
because they can get Super Bowl there.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, not even
You
that.
know how
it's-
loud our stadium would be?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it'd be crazy.
It's louder, and what do you call it? I don't have to. like my big thing is now, and my buddy Matt's been attesting to this forever. Even going to the Phillies games, like the one day we went, it was real hot. He's like, "This is why I say we need a dome."
Oh yeah, dude, definitely.
But
And if it snows,
The Falcons game last year was brutal.
yeah,
I was wearing jeans and everything. I was fucking soaking.
yeah, that was bad.
It was brutal. But that was quick.
Yeah, that was a quick hour. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was this week's episode of the Weekly Roundup. Check back with us every Saturday, 1 p.m. We also have shows throughout the entire week on the platform. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We're all over the place.
and Spotify.
And Spotify. Always Spotify. As always, I'm your host, Jake Friel, Kyle Meager, Tyler Weston, Ralph Delvecchio on the ones and twos. We'll check you guys back next week on another episode of the Weekly Roundup. Later, guys.
Adios.